120-yard high hurdles in a classier field we've never seen. In lane 2, Charles Foster. In lane 3, Paul Gibson. In lane 4, the world record holder Rod Milburn. In lane 5, the Olympic gold medal winner Willie Davenport. In lane 6, the 1970 national champion Tom Hill. Tommy Lee White in lane 7, Ron Draper in lane 8, and Leon Coleman in lane 9. And to call the race, another Olympian, Ralph Boston.
Thank you very much, Jack. And we omitted that lane 1 is Walt Butler from the Pacific Coast Club, who ran 14 flat in this heat to qualify for this race. The heat leaders and the heat winners, however, are in lane 4, lane 5, and lane 6, as Milburn ran a very, very excellent 13.3. He ran 9.5 hurdles and coasted through in 13.3. Davenport won his heat in 13.6. Tom Hill won his heat also in 13.6. Milburn, incidentally, had the strongest following wind in his heat with an 8-mile-an-hour tailwind. Milburn, the overwhelming favorite. Davenport had a very good race the first half. And the last 2 hurdles for Willie Davenport were rather bad. He talked about him and says he thinks he knows what the problem is, so he hopes to make a good race out of it. Tommy Hill, coming back off a bad knee injury and surgery, looking very strong at this time. They're on their marks. Milburn, Davenport, and Hill, White, and Coleman are the toughest competitors in this heat. And they're off. And off to a good start is Milburn, already pulling away. And here comes Davenport, Tommy White, Rod Milburn running away with the race. Willie Davenport second, running away with the race. Rod Milburn, beautiful, beautiful race for Rod Milburn. We'll have that time for you shortly. We had a problem. Tommy Lee White pulled up. He's out of the race, back on the track with a bad leg. We don't know what happened to him. We don't know what his problem was before this, but he was wearing a very heavy wrap earlier in the race. So our winner again, Rod Milburn. There's Tommy Lee White back on the track, a dejected young man and a very hurt young man, but an excellent competitor anyway. The arrow points out Tommy Lee White of the Southern California Striders in lane 7 as we see the slow motion replay of the 120-yard high hurdles final. Rod Milburn is off well and has the race under control at the 3rd hurdle. Tommy White, Tom Hill, and Willie Davenport, Paul Gibson are running very even at the 4th hurdle as Tommy White gets off balance there. Over the 5th hurdle, he has a problem and is well off balance, tries to clear the 6th hurdle, hits it very hard, and falls into the lane of Ron Draper, who is running unattached here, and takes Draper out of the race. Meanwhile, world record holder Milburn is pulling away beautifully to win the race with complete control at 13 seconds flat. Second place goes to Willie Davenport, who eased up at the finish at 13 5/10 seconds. Third to Tom Hill of Arkansas State at 13 5/10 seconds. And fourth, Paul Gibson unattached, 13:08. The win, 5.4 miles per hour.
The number 1 hurdler in the world at the moment, Rod Milburn, congratulations. One day the wind isn't going to be blowing that hard, is it?
Yeah, Jack, this is true because I think that the winners, first I'm all, I'm competing against the wind. Every time I run a good meet where we have good guys, that's going to be a good time,
Right.
The winds is all just sort of happen to come up at that particular time.
Rod, how do you feel? Tommy Hill and Willie have to be the guys two of the fellas you have to beat for the Olympics, aren't they?
Well, this is sort of true. As I was saying, a lot of people say that, Willie, I don't know if he have a chance, but I figure that Willie, as well as Tom and some other guys, really one of some of the strong contenders as far as, getting to the Olympic trials and the finals, I guess.
Well, now you go to the NAIA in Billings to defend your championship up there next week. Feeling pretty good, huh?
Yeah, this is true. And so I'm just on the same pattern as I was last year, which I sort of improved my practice and took another attitude as far as working out is concerned. And right now, I'm really glad that I ran 13 flats, so it give me something to work at more, and I'll go back and do a little more training.
Rod, what's your kind of overall plan for Munich? Do you just want to run as fast as you can in every race up till then?
Well, no, not really. I'm sort of trying to just gradually work myself on to Olympic Games, which I'm trying to peak at the Olympic Games instead of maybe Olympic trials or in between. So right now I'm trying to trying to save and pinching a little. Every now and then I might get out and run a good race, and blow it out and just sort of save as I go along.
You feel you're going to be able to break 13?
Oh yeah, I think this is true without any doubt.
All right, Rod. Thank you. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks a lot, Jack.
Earlier in the week in Texas,